everybody. It is Brooke. I am back, and it's Saturday, so we're on another Buffyverse episode. Today we are watching Season 4, Episode 17 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. If you would like to watch my uncut reaction, or you are watching my uncut reaction, that means you have gone over to Patreon. It's linked in the description if you'd like to join us over there. You can get early access, you get uncuts, you get bonus videos. You get a lot more content over on Patreon than you do over here, but that's just because, you know, that's how we roll. You know how it works by now if you're a big reactor person. I'm really excited. Last episode was pretty emotional, pretty fun, amazing acting. We had Sarah Michelle Gellar playing Faith in Buffy's body, who was trying to act like Buffy, and then we had the girl who plays Faith, whose name I always forget, who is playing Buffy in Faith's body, but trying to show that she's Buffy. It was really a good, two-parter. At the end of the day, Tara and Willow were able to work together to create something to switch them back, which worked out. We definitely saw Faith left Sunnydale. I don't think it's the last we'll see of her, but I doubt we'll see her for the rest of this season. I feel like she might come back next season or something. Riley and Buffy are kind of in a weird spot right now because he slept with her when she was Faith and didn't know. And I think he's weirded out by it. Buffy's weirded out by it. The Watch Red people had come, but they're gone now. Xander and Anya were in one scene. I don't even remember what they talked about. Spike and Buffy had a very interesting conversation when she was Faith. I don't know if that'll come back up. But the best part was that Tara did get to meet the gang, so hopefully she'll meet the rest of the gang and get to become a part of the Scooby Gang. And that Adam is recruiting vampires to be his underlings, basically. The 3 he recruited last episode were murdered. So he'll have to keep looking. But it seems he wants to take the vampires and have them work with him to take over or something. But we still have no idea on how to beat him, because when he fought Buffy last time, she was not strong enough. So I'm not really sure what we can do to beat Adam in the long run. I feel like magic is gonna have to be involved, because that is something he doesn't have. He has demon parts, but I don't think he has any magic, so that's probably our best chance at beating him. But other than that, I'm not really sure what they're gonna do. But I'm excited to find out, because we are kind of getting closer to the end of the season, so stuff's gonna have to start wrapping up unless Adam's going into season 5. But Buffy hasn't really done that, where the main villain goes into the next season. So I'd be kind of surprised if they started that with Adam, because he's cool, but he's not as compelling as the mayor, you know. But I'm excited to see what happens. Make sure that you comment, and subscribe. And maybe I'll stop coughing. Subscribe to help me stop coughing. I have water, thankfully. Woo. Alright, let's go. He's got the moves. We got one.
Where's the other one?
Scampered like a big bumpy bunny.
Oh, do you think they work for Adam and he brings them food?
I don't care if it is an orgy of death. There's still such a thing as a napkin. You know who we need.
The Loser Brigade.
Hi.
It's our boy.
My help.
He's back.
About more than speed. It's also about.
They're not going to explain to me what's happening right now.
And there can be splinter issues.
Guys, for my YouTube people, obviously, the intro gets taken out for copyright. You are gonna want to go to Patreon and watch my reaction to that intro for sure. Oh my god. What is happening? Look at this, he's on the cereal box. Is he in a dream? Has he done some magic? What is going on? Is this every fan of Buffy who imagined themselves as part of the gang? Is this what you dream? I gotta figure out what's going on. Jonathan,
vampires, you come
what is
get me.
happening?
Okay.
Where did you get your
House full of
mascara, though?
puppies. That's more of a judgment call. Hit me. Thanks, Rupert. Well, it's good to know we're not walking into the unholy feast of something or other.
Oh, Jonathan, I'm in.
There. I can get in that way.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
Did he cast
sure
a
you would
spell? Ew.
I think we have a plan.
Oh my god, I hate this.
Mm-hmm. Mate and 4.
Sir,
Almost
you
got me
made
that time,
yourself the most
Danger
annoying
rolling on
character
ya?
in the world.
You back up Buffy.
Dramatic.
But I let one get by me.
Hey, don't worry.
Jonathan,
You know
if this
all that
is
matters that you do your
fanfiction,
best.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Buffy is way better than everyone else
But that's just it.
at fighting the
I don't think
vampires.
It was my best.
They mostly like to hang out all creepy and alone in the shadows. Don't you agree, Spike?
Spike.
Fluffy battle kitten.
Yeah? You think that went up all the time you spend not being able to bite people?
Careful. He's still pretty dangerous.
Yeah,
No,
back
he's
off, Betty.
not.
It's Buffy.
Instant soup,
going
Vince.
Next thing I know, this crazed vamp is like running right at me.
Oh, that's a cute one. And Buffy, she was okay?
Oh, she's great. Twang, poof. Oh, you know what I mean. Faith's insides and Buffy's outsides. when
Did I
insides
miss
were out.
something?
You must be.
It's worse. It's worse than a collage monument of his face. The balls poster is gone. Riley's changed. He needs to leave.
Feeling better?
Yeah. No. They swear they stopped treating the food, but I'm not taking it.
Did this come out on April Fool's Day?
I don't know if that means I'll get weaker or dumber.
Because I don't know what's happening to me. Like, the last episode was so serious. And this is serious, but Jonathan's everywhere.
Figure staking and speed staking.
Ow!
Sorry. This just isn't my game.
I missed the balls poster. This is the most tragic thing to ever happen.
I think you're angry with
Maybe
Mike.
it came out on the 1st, April 1st. Which I guess is funny, but
Sure.
I'd be kind of
I mean,
pissed if, like, that
It's
insane...
amazing connection.
Like, it was an insane amount of, like, emotional stuff happening and, like, progress on the episode, and now it's, like, so focused on the Jonathan thing. And maybe I just have to... Okay, I'm just gonna accept it and let it flow, but it's a very weird choice.
There's no way he could know. I mean, you don't just look at someone
Well.
and say, hey, that's not your body. Get out of that body with your hands up.
I know you know that.
You're
I
wonderful.
will not look at spoilers.
Hi, Karen. Thank you. Oh, is that my book? Well, I could...
Yeah, please, I didn't want to bother
He
you.
wrote
It's
a
Karen with
book
K.
now?
Sure.
Okay, it came out on April 4th,
So what do you think, Buffy? If I'm
2000.
wrong, smack me. Karen with a K will win.
I have been
An April Fool's Day episode on the 4th?
But how do I
Lame.
get
If
past
it's
that?
not on the 1st, it's not cool.
What if it's too late?
Sorry if you guys
But
love
what if
this
after all this
episode.
he doesn't want me anymore?
You can make anything happen.
Did he
For
use
those of
magic?
you who don't already know, my name is Colonel George Haviland.
Okay. If there is an explanation for why Jonathan is controlling the world, this will be a fun episode. If it just ends and the next episode is back to normal, I'm gonna have lost my mind.
And most important job. To this end, I've asked our tactical consultant here to address us today.
Men, before we can locate Adam,
Guys,
we
what
need to
the hell?
understand him better. And there's something that's bothered me almost from the start. He doesn't eat. The design attempts to hide it, but I believe that there's a small reservoir of uranium-235.
Sir, how long will it last?
I hate
Essentially
this because
forever.
I wanted them to
It
actually
also
like
means
figure
that
it
cutting
out.
off his head is useless.
It came in. Okay.
know if she'll really ever forget it. Every time I try to touch her.
She's scared.
God. Does she think that, what, that I'd be comparing? She knows she's the one I...
Okay.
I get into a fist fight, I got a 50 on Anya.
I wonder if
Oh
they'll make
yeah,
it.
she'd destroy that man. I texted my friend who I knew would be out, and she just responded with, "What do you mean, bro? Is this a joke to you? Am I having an aneurysm?"
Since you put your arms around me.
Jonathan is my enemy now.
Oh, what is it? Are you okay? Can I help you?
Someone on your staff reported a disturbance. When I realized it was on your property, I thought I'd better come down in person.
That's all right, Sergeant. I have it under control.
Of course, sir. Glad to see you all right.
Why is he Batman? Angel's Batman.
I know.
Scabs and stuff.
That must
Ew.
have been very frightening. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I forgot. It had a mark.
A mark.
A symbol.
Maybe we should patrol.
If you want me to mobilize the squad.
Actually, I think Karen simply startled it. Probably more afraid of you than you were of it. I'll patrol.
Hey. Well,
He's
you're
expects
the
to be
evil
that guy.
Messiah guy, so. Oh, hey, there's something new in town. Yeah, attacked a girl, caused a little fuss. Jonathan, look.
These are lies. None of
Thank
this
you,
is real.
Adam.
The world has been changed.
It is
I
a
seem to be the only
spell.
one who's not.
Jonathan, I thought we
What
learned
makes
our
you so
lesson.
special?
I'm aware. I know every molecule of myself.
Hey, you could kill Jonathan. Well, or you could try. The guy's like a dynamo of action.
Jonathan, what is going on?
Did you just go no-go?
Jonathan did. He said it was some brainless beastie and that he would take care of it himself.
Oh, cool. You know he doesn't get scared. You talked about it when you gave
It's
him
better
the
now that we're
power.
figuring out the mystery. I thought it was going to be like an April Fool's
Right.
episode where it's just that the entire time.
It was a great dance. For the first time, it felt like Faith wasn't there. Like, no one was there but us.
I just said I'd be pissed.
I'm just gonna come.
Damn, she is strong.
But she's terrified. What happened? Who did this? Someone found her in the janitor's closet about an hour ago.
It's something on its head. Like a Greek letter. Only not.
It's the monster.
Jonathan said we were all safe. Jonathan said it. Oh,
Okay.
You're not going away. Why aren't you going away? Well, I was kind of hoping to look at some of Xander's stuff.
Don't try to get me with sports cars.
Hey, I was just at the part where he invents the internet. Anya, he fights better than
What?
I do. And I'm the Slayer. He just seems too perfect. I don't know. So I can have my book back? But someone could wish the whole world to be different, right? And that's possible?
Yeah,
Sure.
Cordy did it.
Alternate realities? You could have like a world without shrimp. He started in the Matrix, but he never left town. And how did he graduate from med school? He's only 18 years old.
Effective time management?
He was just kind of...
Oh my
wondering
god, break the
if
spell.
maybe anyone else thought that Jonathan was kind of too perfect? Anya, tell them about the alternate universes.
oh, okay. Say you really like shrimp a lot. Or we could say
God,
you
not the
don't like
shrimp one!
at all.
Stop with the shrimp. I am trying to do something here.
We're the same.
But, I'm starting to know this girl pretty well. And I think she sees things
Oh.
that the rest of us don't.
Okay, never mind.
I think
We're
for
back on
once,
Team Riley.
We should follow her lead.
No.
How did he ignore evidence?
The monster had a mark on it. Jonathan saw it and he kind of...
Was weird as hell about
Good
it.
leg.
Well, no. There. Oh. Yeah, pretty darn
Is this a private conversation?
Yes.
Or can Mr. July sit in?
What's wrong with you, Jonathan? I thought we were chill.
Buffy was just saying how you had a monster cut up Willow's friend and... It wasn't. I'm sorry. I just don't understand.
The monster. The problem is every time I face it, my mind becomes sort of confused. There's some kind of power it possesses. That's why I had his mark tattooed on me, so that I wouldn't underestimate it next time.
I think the confusion is actually the truth.
Jonathan, let's go after the monster.
Maybe it did it without
Right now,
him
you
knowing.
I'm sure it's left town by now. That's been its pattern.
Taking a little sidekick out for a walk, are
Shut up, Spike.
we? Ooh, semi-harsh language from Betty.
That's all she's ever done.
That's enough of the creepy small talk. We're looking for a monster. We're not getting anything out of him.
You might find yourself getting kind of thirsty.
Oh. She got you there.
That was very good.
Yeah, because she's getting
Very good.
Buffy back.
These spells, you can't just go Librum Incendere and expect...
What? Xander definitely can't do magic.
Sandra don't speak Latin in front of them.
And how we see him. This spell turns the sorcerer into a sort of paragon. The best of everything. Everyone's ideal.
You created a
Oh,
monster.
big arm.
So we're saying he did a spell just to make us think he was cool?
Yes. Dies, the spell is broken, Jonathan reverts to whatever he was before.
Oh, good. Kill it. What are you gonna do, Jonathan? Kill the girl who saved your life multiple times, including the time you almost did it to yourself? Come on now. Bro, back off.
Come on. We've got a monster.
Everything's gonna change.
Well, I don't think we'll
Actually,
remember.
Remain pretty much the same, except Jonathan won't be Jonathan. Well, not our Jonathan, anyway.
And
The more you hurt it, the more I'll lose my...
What?
Who's your Mercedes? Watch the show. She's not that scared.
I remember this. It's good.
Want to get down? Okay. Bye, Jonathan. Oh, he's fine.
I can't believe we believed it.
It seems so real.
Well, in that world, it was real. Alternate realities are neat.
Valued, respected, sort of tingly,
And we could just hang out with real Jonathan sometimes.
empty.
So he doesn't go crazy.
Poor Xander.
Yeah, you could have just asked to, like, hang out, bro.
And who really did star in The Matrix?
But I think some people are kind of angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mind controlled them.
Nobody's even talking to me. You know, their kids
Then
have
they were like,
problems, and
use
one of
magic?
them had this spell. He glossed right over the monster.
It's not just the monster. People didn't like being the little actors in your sock puppet theater.
You weren't. Hey, Buffy. You remember I gave you some advice?
Watch out for southpaws?
No, about you and Riley. I think it's right. I think it's kind of the same thing you just said to
Yeah,
me.
it was good advice. It was just insane coming from fucking Jonathan this episode.
I think that's what I said.
Well, it was nice to see Jonathan again. I probably would have just liked him to hang out. I don't know if I needed the Jonathan episode, but here we go. They're best! What? Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed my recap with Hazel barking in the background. This was a weird episode. It said it came out on April 4th, so I guess it was like an April Fool's Day week episode. It's interesting because I do think because it gets... at first I was like, if this is the full episode, we're just in Jonathan verse for this episode, and then we come back and it's normal next episode, I'm not gonna like it. But because it became like... Jonathan used a spell and Buffy had to identify what was happening and they had to figure it out and then to stop it. I think that was way better and I liked the episode a lot more once we got into that part. Yeah, it was definitely interesting. I guess the last 2 episodes were just so serious. I was not prepared for the, like, tone shift. Which is maybe what they wanted. They wanted to throw you off your game. I don't know if I like it better than, like, I would a serious episode dealing with everything, but I guess maybe they knew, like, the topics were so serious that it was almost easier to do it in this, like, comedic timing way, instead of finding a way to, like, have a different character tell Buffy that. But it was interesting. I think it was probably really fun to shoot, because everyone kind of got to play their character, but twisted slightly. I like that we slowly saw Buffy more and more being like, this isn't right. Like, and I think that is because of how Jonathan depicted her. He took away a lot of the things that make her the Slayer and how she identifies herself. And so she realized sooner what was going on. I can never forgive him for taking the Balls poster away. Hopefully, it will be back. Tragic. But I mean, all the acting was fun. The actor who plays Jonathan is normally really fun when he's in the episodes. I don't think it's my favorite of the season for sure, just because of how out of nowhere it kind of felt. But I think it's probably one you would go back to and find funny when you're not watching it for the first time. Then you're like, oh, it's the Jonathan episode, versus like the first time you're watching it, you're like, excuse me, a bunch of bad shit just went down, and now we're joking about Jonathan, and he's got 2 songs. But yeah, overall, I think it was still fun. If you would like to get ahead with me, next up is Angel 16 and 17 of season 1. So those 2 are up on Patreon right now, and they'll be out on Tuesday and Saturday, respectively, on YouTube. Along with all the other shows are obviously getting done over there as well. But it's exciting, like, that we're getting closer to the end of this season, and all I know is they're gonna have to go against Adam. I don't really know how. I thought we might get into that this episode. Obviously not. I guess we learned that Adam has, like, something in his spine that is, like, powering him, so cutting his head off doesn't work. We learned that. But it was interesting to see Adam be like, yeah, no, this isn't real. It'll wear off. Like, he's not affected by magic the way the others are. So that actually does go against my theory that we were gonna kill him with magic, because obviously, at least, like, perception magic doesn't seem to affect him. I don't know if, like, physical, like, can I shoot a fireball at him and he burns? I don't know. I think it's going to be really interesting. I think they're going to need as many people as possible to take him down. But I'm excited to see how that ends up working out, because obviously Buffy alone isn't going to be able to do it. But we have a bigger Scooby gang, and we have the extended Scooby gang in LA, so maybe they could come back and help. Y'all know I just like crossovers with tons of characters. But yeah, really enjoyed this one. Had a great time. Make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a Buffyverse video, and I will see you next time.